Wrestlers have been weighing in on politics for a while. Hulk Hogan the other day took on President Obama, said he had supported him in the past, but now he's against him partly because he apparently used Hulk Hogan's song, which isn't really Hulk Hogan's song, without his permission. Okay. Hogan didn't write the song. He doesn't have the rights to the song. It's "I'm a Real American," which is a song I rather enjoy, and I liked Hogan coming into the ring with that song. But if they were going to ask permission, they'd ask permission of the writer. Anyway, Ultimate Warrior has decided that he's going to weigh in on Occupy Wall Street, so let's let him have that.
I think it's a little ridiculous that, you know, most of these people who are out there, look, there are bad people, bad apples every place, and I would never take just a one-sided defense for corporate America. But I find it a little ironic when most of these kids own like iPads and iPhones and all this stuff, all these material things. They're a big part of the consumerism that goes on in this country. And they want, things just don't fall from the sky. Somebody's got to make them. Somebody's got to produce things. Mm-hmm. And there are producers who that are corrupt, that aren't on the up and up. But I think the biggest statement you can make is not to participate in the consumerism of it all. You know, don't buy this stuff.
I love the irony of a guy with face paint, half naked, wearing a silly robe, saying that the other guys are being ridiculous. Look, I love wrestling, but dude, you're ridiculous. Okay, the whole get-up is ridiculous. Your whole profession, your career is ridiculous. Now, having said that, addressing the core of his arguments, look, if there are some people who say, oh, capitalism and consumerism is horrible and I don't want to participate in it at all, and they tweet that out on their iPhone, I hear you, brother, okay? But a lot of the people are saying, hey, it's not that I have a problem with businesses existing, of course, it's that I have a problem that they buy our politicians. And unfortunately, it seems that Ultimate Warrior got misled by the Fox News group into thinking that that wasn't the core message. It sounds like if he understood that that's what the core message was, he might even agree. Now, he has another point to make here.
And I'm not really down with the indecency that takes place. It's a squalor that seems to come out of these, you know, Occupy things when they form these protests and stuff. It's like they have no manners, there's no common decency, you know, it's absolute just misbehavior. When they go down and interview these people, they don't really have an idea of what they want to be done. They just want to participate in this energy that's down there, this, you know, frenetic energy about screaming and yelling and taking something down and being a rebel in a way. And I don't know.
They have no common decency, unlike wrestling, where we hit people in the head with chairs. No decency left in this country. Besides which, look, again, to the substance of his point, it's such a Fox News talking point. You can tell which cable channel they're watching by what they say. Oh, these people have no decency in the squalor, etc. But you haven't been down there. I have. I stayed a week at Occupy Wall Street. And those guys, if anything, are too decent. This is what I mean by that. They care so much about everybody's opinion that even if you've got a madman yelling and screaming, they're like, let's hear him out. To the point that it's frustrating. But God, they are so incredibly polite to one another that it creates like this annoying society where everybody's like, no, you first. No, please, you speak, etc. So he has no idea what he's talking about. Where does he get that? He gets it from television stations that make a living perverting this to protect the banks. So that they go, oh, look at that, the guy's just lying down on the ground. Yes, because he's occupying it there, and he's on the ground in the park in New York. Did you expect him to be in a tuxedo? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. So, you know, and again, I don't get the sense that Ultimate Warrior is a bad guy. He hasn't turned into a full heel yet. but you know, and it doesn't seem like he's a dumb guy. It just feels like he got misdirected. That if you told him what the reality down there is, if you showed him Young Turks videos where we actually interviewed people at length and showed him why they're there, that he might go, oh, you know, elbow from the sky on top of my head.